Hello everybody, it is Zero Black Lightning Zero here, and this video is going to be a weird video. I say weird because this isn't what my channel's about. I've actually thought about making a channel like this, but I haven't done it. A channel that's for encouragement, for helping people become more confident, for teaching people how to improve themselves, how to reach out and grab the things that are out there for them to grab a hold of that they just don't realize is right there. Now, first off, what I'm going to say is we're human. We all make mistakes. We were not created perfect by Yahweh. We are not, despite what so many people think, always right. We're wrong most of the time, just naturally. I mean, as we get older, we become right more and more often. But in the end, as we get older, we also get put into new situations. We get exposed to new things. And we have to deal with those the best we can. And we don't do that as much as we would like to. Let's face it. I've made so many mistakes in my life. But in the end, does that make me any less human? Does that make me any less important than anyone else on this earth? No. We're all important. It's like this Black Lives Matters thing. It's like, look, I understand that there were some cops that had murdered some people that happened to be African American. I understand that. That's sad. That's really sad. I'm not going to defend the murderers. But to think running a campaign to state that Black Lives Matter when really all lives matter, it's not something I agree with. We're all human. It doesn't matter what skin color we have. And honestly, whoever is a murderer, they need to be brought to justice. It doesn't matter if they murder someone who's light-skinned or dark-skinned. It really shouldn't matter at all because it's wrong. Murdering is wrong regardless of who you murder. It's wrong. It's sin. Having said that, we are all important to Yahweh. He created us. If we were not important to him, he would not have created us. Period. That's just, I don't think I can say anything else that would make that statement, any better than it already is. I don't think I can describe how important we are better than that. We are important to the one who created us. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We shouldn't start wars. We shouldn't kill each other. We shouldn't steal from each other. We shouldn't steal. Well, that's still stealing. We should go around being rude to each other and disrespectful and dishonorable to each other. This is not right. This is not what God wants. Now I'm getting off topic. Anyways, let's get back onto topic. So this guy's saying beta male playing video games. My response was, don't worry. One of my responses, I actually realized that some of my other responses weren't quite as mature as they could have been. I just deleted them. I'm like, yeah, whatever. This guy's opinions don't even matter to me. Like, why am I even bothering? Don't worry, I will use you as an example in my next video, which is what I'm doing here. Now, do I want to hurt the guy by doing this? No. I want this to grab this guy's attention and everyone else's attention that does things like this and get them to understand this is not right. Stop doing this. Opinions. What are opinions? Opinions are what we think. They could be right, they could be wrong, but in the end, they're just opinions. We don't know until we can prove them to be right. And if we prove them to be right, they're no longer just an opinion. They're no longer just what we think, but they are fact. The problem with opinions is you shouldn't focus on what other people think about you. That's not where your focus should be. Your focus should be on bettering yourself. Always bettering yourself. Doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. You should always be working on improving yourself. If you made a mistake at your job, you should be trying to figure out, okay, how do I not make that mistake again? What do I need to do differently? What can I do differently? What do I do here? Let's face it, we're all human. We don't know what to do. We grow up and we get in different situations, and we like to think that we have it all figured out once we reach a certain age, but it's not true. We haven't. And we should always be learning. We are intellectual creatures. That is what Yahweh has created us to be. He created us to make inventions for good, not for evil purposes. The sword, the gun, the knife, the bullet, explosives, bombs, which are, of course, explosives. All these things were created to combat evil. Unfortunately, they never should have had to be created, because in the end, yeah, they're being used against evil, but they're being used against people who are doing evil things, and that's not right. People like Hitler, when I read about Hitler and the things he did, I didn't hate the man. He did a lot of evil things. He was wrong in so many areas. He was misguided, he was misled, he was deceived. And he paid for it. He committed suicide before he was able to be captured at the end of the last war. And it's sad. So, did God hate Hitler? No. God loved Hitler. God created him. That was one of his creations. But that doesn't mean that he supported what Hitler did. And in the end, Hitler attacked God's people, his chosen people, Israel. And God gives us all time. He gives us so much time, so much mercy, so many chances to screw up and make it better, to fix it, to come back to him. But when you reach a certain point, God just says, I'm done. There's nothing more I can do for you. Because you refuse to do what I say, and you refuse to do what I ask, and now you are blatantly attacking me and my people. By attacking God's people, you attack God, because they are in covenant with him. Just like people who attack Christians, people who are true Christians. I'm not talking about the fakes, the people raping children and women and, all these things that people do while they say, oh, but I'm a Christian. And no, you're not. Because in the end, you're sinning willfully. You're refusing to repent. That Christians don't do that. Anyways, I didn't mean to make this about religion. Or about faith, as I like to call it. We should never, ever choose to form ourselves according to people's opinions. What they think about us should not matter more than what God thinks about us. I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of, and I don't know everything, but I know a lot of things. And I know that no matter what I go through, no matter what mistakes have been made in the past, no matter what mistakes I've recently made, or even mistakes I may make in the future, I am not going to allow those things to define who I am and who I will be. And I'm not going to allow other people's opinions to get the better of me. I'm the captain of this sea, not anybody else. I'm the one who decides where I'm going. That's not even something God has the authority to tell me. Why? Because he gave us free will. He has specifically stated, you can do whatsoever you want to do, but there are consequences for the evil things that you do if you do evil things, and the good things that you do if you do good things. There's consequences for everything we say and we do. That's not something we can escape. If you choose to live your life according to God, you are choosing to go to heaven. God's not making you go to heaven. That's what you have chosen. If you choose to refuse to do what God says, it's not God sending you to hell. You have sent yourself there through your actions, through your words. And your words are very, very, very powerful. You must watch what you say. Someone like me, this guy's words, I just shrug this stuff off like it's water nowadays. And in the past, it used to bother me, but, I've probably talked to 500 people by now over the years that all want to belittle me and make me feel like I'm not important. And there's times where I believe them. And those were very sad times for me. But I'm not going to do that anymore. I know who I am. I'm confident. I'm not going to let a guy like this determine my life. Oh, you're a beta male because you're playing video games. Dude, I really don't care about your opinions. Now, if you want to talk about something, man, hey, feel free to talk to me, man. I'm pretty good at listening. I like to give people advice and try to help people get better, regardless of what they're going through. But things like this, being an alpha female, quoting her and from her video, I think the wall damaged her brain. You shouldn't treat women disrespectfully, dude. The only women that think that a man disrespecting her is sexy or hot or attractive are women who don't know what they actually want. They've learned to like things that are not right because that's what they've gotten used to. So those have become things that they like. But they should never, ever have gotten used to those things. They should never have accepted those things. They should never have allowed those things to become things that they like, things that they find attractive. They're twisted. You shouldn't disrespect women. Though I do find it funny, is that pound your own chest, defend my lady. Well, she's not my lady. That's what that word means. She's not my lady. Yeah. Though I would like to sit down and have a talk with her. I mean, she seems like she knows a lot, and I could probably learn some things. I'm not past learning. That is an interesting comment. Women, why are men so repressed? Why don't they talk and show emotion? A lot of women are like this. Men who show emotion are weak betas. A lot of women are like that. And it's sad, but whatever. Those probably just aren't women that you should ever be interested in. Now, here's the reason why this guy came to my channel. Well, when I find the comments. Where are they at? Oh. I must have passed them. Oh, wait. Mm-hmm. 21 replies. Here we go. Oh, no, it wasn't that one. It was this one. No, I don't want to reply. Actually, all women can be beautiful and intelligent and successful. They just need to do what's required to do that. Anyways, Light Ghost, I think you were dropped on your head as a baby. Not only are you completely disrespectful, rude, and dishonorable, but you have no clue how these rules work. Like, look at this guy. Kratos, I see you are subscribed to Twitch streamers like Pokimane. Don't worry, the world needs lonely virgins who donate Twitch thoughts. Whatever that means. Well, anyways, that's going to be all for this video, and I hope that everyone has learned something out of this from this watching this video, from listening to me. I hope you've actually listened to this through to the end and not gotten offended at any point in time, because that's definitely not my intent. So if you've watched this far, then I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys in another video about tanks, not about this. Bye for now.